Okay, take, what is this, 5, 6 on this? It's a bit of a challenge today. So, what am I doing today? Well, yesterday my partner was working from her office in physical isolation. So I was manning the fort here and just looking after my daughter's learning as well. So that meant that that was that day. Like there was no concentrating on complex stuff yesterday. I've had conversations with Creative Vic and also with my day job now because I do spend a little bit of time still each week working in tech. And I've had conversations with both of those parties, and I'm going to be extending the length of my project by 4 weeks. So I need to sit down and think about what is it that that looks like. So how am I going to make use of that time? Like where am I going to be extending out time? For example, I probably want to work a little bit more on log files and analytics next week because this week has really felt the impact of those changes. I mean, we're living in extraordinary times right now, so that's had an impact. So I've got some higher order thinking to do, but I think today I'm probably going to be kind to myself because Headspace is not fantastic. And I was in two minds of whether to even mention that. There's a temptation to be sort of stiff upper lip in these videos, but I think it's important to acknowledge that I'm not always doing fantastic because then other people will feel a little bit more comfortable, hopefully, in saying the same. Conversations that I've been having with community on Twitch, because I have a wonderful community of people when I stream regularly there. People are being quite open and honest about where they're at, and that's been wonderful. And I think it really helps to recognize when you need to reach out to someone. So all of that's a whole lot of words around saying that yeah, I'm just being open about sort of where my head's at the moment. So I'm not really feeling up for higher order thinking today and long-term strategic planning. So I might do some a little bit of back office stuff around budget, just making sure that I'm up to date with in terms of my records around things like invoices for consultancy that I've paid out, that sort of thing. But I'm probably going to spend some time just clicking blocks together and making some stuff work on one of the skills that I'm working on at the moment, just because that's a very zen, meditative experience. So it's a very calming thing. So that's probably what I'm going to be spending a lot of time on today. I've already done the tinkering that I wanted to do with the Alexa website. So I'm probably not going to spend time on that. I might follow up also some research examples that were given to me by some earlier consults as well, just to dig into some of the experiences in some games and the way that they deal with certain things. So that's me for today. Shortest number of words possible. What am I doing? I'm going to be working on a skill just to manage Headspace. I'm going to be starting to do some of that higher order thinking and strategy around like what's coming for the next few weeks. I might even put up a schedule once I've done with that around like what's to come. What are the topics I'm going to be dealing with in the weeks to come? So yeah, that's me. And I'll probably also look at some of the like to-do tasks that I've had from previous weeks and see if I can maybe close those out. I still haven't completed reading through Art of Game Design, but I don't think that's going to happen today because I need to be in a certain headspace to be able to appreciate what's being said there. But I can certainly get to the point where I've got my notes typed up, all that sort of thing. So that's me for the moment. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're headed into a restful weekend. I hope you're able to find some peace and some solace with everything else that's going on out there. And I look forward to talking to you soon. See you next week.